What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get the achievement, Would You Give Me a Hand? And this is pretty easy, and it's for Glory of the Draenor Raider, and it's from Chromog here. Now, the way it works is that during his Grasping Hands phase, you're going to have to kill 10 of the Grasping Hands within 5 seconds. And the way the Grasping Hands phase works is that throughout the fight, it's kind of like the hard part of the fight, is what he's going to do is he's going to cast these little runes that you have to stand on. And in order to, if you don't stand on the runes, he does a cast, and if he finishes the cast, you're not standing in a rune, or you're not in a hand, because a hand pops out of the rune and a hand grabs you. And as long as you're in the hand, the cast doesn't hit you. But if the cast does hit you, knocks you up in the air, does a ton of damage to you, it kills you pretty much no matter what. And you guys will see some people die to that in this video. Other than that, just some basic mechanics that you guys need to avoid is he's going to do a slam, and that slam happened right there. And little sonic spheres are going to spawn. They're called reverberations. Make sure you don't get hit by those. Also, he's going to point in a random direction, and he's going to do like a big slam thing as well, and so you don't want to get hit by that. But we're going to talk about the rune phase now. Now, what you want to do is you want to have as many people in a raid as possible, and the reason for that is that the more people there are, the more hands that spawn. And so the more hands that spawn, the better chances you have of getting the achievement. As you can see, a couple people knocked up in the air. One person's dead, 2 people are dead, 4 people are dead, right? And so as soon as you get all of the grasping hands down to a pretty low percentage of health, you want to have everybody pop their cooldowns and AoE them down very quickly, and just try as best you can. And you're going to have a couple of chances at least to do this during the fight, and so don't feel too bad if you don't get it on your first try. And you can just redo it, and also you can just keep the boss alive for a little bit longer and just try it one last time, which is what we actually did do. Also, another thing is that you want to keep all of your melee DPS who I guess like have to be in a certain spot to do the damage, like Whirlwind, and you want to keep all of them towards the middle of the groups, and the reason for that is that so they're in range of as many of the of the grasping hands as possible. And so that's going to allow for maximum AoE from your AoE classes. And again, it's very important to have a lot of very strong burst AoE. So we're talking about like Blade Storms, maybe Barrage, stuff like that. And so as you can see, there it is. I got in one. And this is going to be the one where we got it right. And again, so you have to kill 10 of these things within 5 seconds. This is very good placement. As you can see, they're all pretty much together. And at about this point here, I called out for everybody to AoE them down. And so as soon as one died, I actually didn't really do that very well. But you can see them all pretty much die within about the same time of each other. And so we weren't really sure if this was going to work or not, but it did end up getting us the achievement. And so guys, this is pretty easy. And again, the two main things that you want to look at trying to do is have as many people in a group as possible to spawn as many hands as possible, and also to make sure to keep your AoE DPS towards the middle of the groups of people, just so it hits as many of the grasping hands as possible. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all it takes to get Would You Give Me a Hand, and that's pretty much all I've got. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.